All right, ladies and gents, we got some pretty bad storms coming in, so I'm going to film as much as I can of it. Hopefully we get some good footage of, they're calling for a storm and tornado. It's pouring though.
$2:30 in the morning, deleted. 2:27, deleted. Right. Why delete it if she did it for Karen? Right. Well, the one that she did for Karen allegedly, I'm assuming, is the 6:23 one. And how interesting that Karen would ask that question when you had already searched it at 2:27 in the morning. And the other thing that I didn't understand about Karen supposedly asking that question was there were paramedics and first responders and cops on the scene. Surely if you had some sort of question like that, you could ask them, in my opinion. Yeah, that's a good point, Valerie. Can't claim it as one search if there are two different spellings. Yeah, and there is. They're completely spelled differently. And like I said, one of them shows the 2:27 one was. All right. So let me just play the who's who. This is from today. And then we'll go into.
Yes, this account, be safe. It's supposed to get pretty bad. Make sure you watch ATS News.
Get the whole format of who belongs to who, where all these people are connected. I think that's important to kind of reiterate. And then we'll go into some opinions based on 10 Boston channel, and they did their own little like recap tonight.
Here, you're talking about the state and local police, the Alberts, and the McCabe's. So it's important to understand how everyone knows each other. So we're going to walk you through a little bit of this, just so you have a better, because it gets very confusing very quickly, right? Very confusing. My job is to cover this story, right? Is to understand the story, and you got to keep studying it. So let's walk through that. Let's start with John O'Keefe, the victim in all of this. He is friends with Jennifer McCabe because his niece, who he is raising, and Jen's daughter are friends. So there's a connection between John O'Keefe and Jennifer McCabe, and they were communicating that night via text, and they saw each other at the bar. Jennifer McCabe and Matthew McCabe are husband and wife. They are married. And Jennifer and Matthew McCabe have a daughter named Allison McCabe, also known as Allie. She testified. You saw her on the witness stand. She's an important figure in all of this as well, according to the defense theory here. Now, where are we? Jennifer McCabe's sister is Nicole Albert, okay? Again, the McCabe's and the Alberts. Nicole Albert is married to Brian Albert. They're the ones who own the home. Brian is the Boston police officer.
Yes, very dark. I do believe something demonic is going on. I think we have our little thing in this. Even in this little town, folks, somebody's pulling the slipperoo, the sleight of hand. The magic Odins. Possibly. Uh-oh, what happened? Okay, back to watching this ATS news.
Testimony, the defense is pointing the finger at him and his cut up knuckles. Now, Colin is friends with Allie McCabe, and she is the one who drove him home from the Alberts home. And we saw those text messages. 12:10 was apparently the time that she showed up to pick up Colin. So you see how important Allison McCabe is for Colin Albert in this case. And you see their connection. They're friends and they're like cousins. Their cousins are cousins. So they're sort of related, but not directly. Now, Colin's mom, Julie Albert's best friend is Courtney Proctor. Okay? Courtney Proctor. Courtney Proctor's brother, not her husband, but her brother is Trooper Michael Proctor. Okay? So you see where this is, the connections are. Colin Albert's mom, best friend, is the sister of Michael Proctor. Michael Proctor led the investigation into John Oak's death. He is a trooper with the Massachusetts State Police. So there you have the connections. There'll be a test at the end of the program.
I love how Vinny says there'll be a test at the end of the program. So yeah, unsafe bot, I totally, yep, I heard them explain all that. They aren't claiming the search with the spellings didn't happen. They are saying the timestamp is wrong because of the tab she had.
Ooh, that was a good one. I think it's getting closer. I think someone switched out my voice.
It's just not really making sense to me. Now, I do want to share this little clip that everyone kind of was like, she said, you know, that John, well, I'll just play it and you guys let me know your thoughts on it.
At the house, so he's being harassed for, he was not at the house when John was there, so I drove him home. So people are harassing him saying he was at the house. This one, it's not true.
So she's saying that the harassment is taking place, but he wasn't at the house. At least she's talking about Colin at this point. She's talking about Colin, Valerie. He wasn't at the house when John was there. So everyone's like, she just said that John was at the house. And I remember everyone thus far has said, no, John was never at the house. We never saw him in there. And then she gets up on the stand, says this, and everyone's like, what? Okay, yes, it was Colin. So she's saying he's being harassed. play it again.
Phone call, constant phone calls, emails, awful messages. People showing up at our house, people emailing my school. Just like a lot of harassment. Colin wasn't at the house, so he's being harassed for, he was not at the house when John was there, so I drove him home.
And then, she just breaks down in tears. Oh, can I have a minute to the judge? Some people thought that was over dramatic, kind of drawing attention away from the fact that, she might have just slipped up there and said that John was at the house. So, hold on, let me pull up. I just posted it, so I'll just pull it up. And you guys can see the Celebrate report. This is the actual report. Can you guys see it? I just posted it. I do believe that they were harassed too, but I feel like I'm not sure that that's where her peers and stuff are coming from. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say what she broke down about. But still, I thought that was interesting. Yeah, when John was there. Thought John never was there. All right, so here, 227. How long to die in cold? Deleted. So if she was using the same tab, whatever was in that tab should be here. And then deleted, and then she researched something. How long to die in cold? Not deleted. That's how I see it. Of course, I'm not a tech expert. But I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Are you aligning? Not relying the blind reliance on the Celebrate software by people who cannot explain how it works. Get cons all the time on technology. Yeah, I think that they're having a Celebrate guy go up and testify. If they haven't already, I might have missed it. Hello, Roxanne, and everyone else. So I don't know if I'm like buying this whole like, oh yeah, they had, Safari is the internet source, the tab. I just feel like it's exactly what it says. 227, she searched this and then she deleted it. And then later she pulls up another Safari tab and searched it again, spells it completely differently. And then actually a minute later, she spells it again. And neither of these ones were deleted. So say she, wanted to retype something in the tab, then why doesn't this one say deleted like this one does when she types the 624 one? I don't know. Again, I don't know. I can't say
Dang it, every time it lightnings, it's messing up my camera. Hold on a minute. Let's see if I can't fix this. All right. Let's get some good footage here. Some good storm. Good God Almighty.
I agree, Tony, and like Melly said, like, it was just over dramatic. Um, and interesting that she, of course, you could argue like, well, they've been harassed, that's why she's so upset. It's just hard. It's hard to know like what's going on in their heads, but it did seem like she might have said too much. And hello, Linda. Good to see you. I didn't believe that at all. Again, all these people are leaving the party, getting picked up. No one sees John Lane out there, and then the one person who says, I saw something out of the normal, a black blob. There's a bush right there. Is that what you saw? I just wasn't really buying this whole black blob. And hello, Steve, Bio Girl, and Dustin. Good to see you guys. Right, she was wasted. Everyone's drunk. So not only do we have eyewitness statements that we all know are just not really that reliable, but we have drunk eyewitness statements. So it's gonna be super interesting tomorrow to see the cross-examination of Jennifer McCabe. She's gonna be asked about that Google search. I'm curious, for those who saw Jen McCabe testify, did you find her credible? I feel like she was an actress personally, for the most part. I thought that she just kept emphasizing Karen was just screaming, running around, screaming. Um, I hit him, did I hit him? It was just overselling that whole phrase. Did I hit him and I hit him? So I don't know. I don't know if I can trust Jen McCabe. Yeah, good God, this whole case is a sham. Karen was drunk, everyone was drunk, thinking whoever was least drunk might have a grasp, right? And yet, I have no idea what happened to Officer John O'Keefe. And that is really upsetting. And the state has done a really bad job, Commonwealth, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, she was over dramatic, I agree. This far in, like, what picture are they trying to paint? Besides just emphasizing to all of us, like, see, they didn't see John in the house. See, this person didn't see John in the house. See, this person heard Karen say, did I hit him? And this person said they heard Karen say that. It's like, okay, yeah, we get it. But what are you trying to say happened?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's pretty much blew over. I think we got another storm coming later. So if it gets bad again, I'll go live. Hopefully we get some good lightning footage. Or at least a good storm on camera. All right, I'll be back. Make sure you folks check out Miss ATS News channel. She's live right now.